Hi, Vincenzo. Will Rostron, Keller Williams Mountain Properties. I'm here at 4454 Bellyache Ridge Road. Please forgive my outfit. I came from the mountain, but it's a Sunday, so got a little skiing earlier. We'll start with an outside. And so here we go. This is the driveway, just where the horizon line there is at the end is Bellyache Ridge Road. It is a gentle downhill. Nothing that requires, all-wheel drive is always recommended here, but it is a reasonable access. You've got an overflow parking where I am there. And then here are the mixed stand of aspens and pines. And then there is the main house itself. Driveway is big and wide. This is the garage with the mother-in-law apartment above it. And I'll just do my best to take you on a tour through the outside. It's a bit snowy, but I got my snow clothes on, so we should be okay. The home is heated by propane. And I do have answers to all your fireplace questions, and we'll get into those as we go. This deck here, let's see. The deck here does wrap around the entire property. Let's The deck is just a couple years old with new metal railings and Trex decking. So it is a zero maintenance product. You just give it a wash and a scrub every couple years, and that's all it takes. Again, looking out into the forest. At one time, just below me there where that one single bench is, there was a hot tub. There could be a new one if you wanted. Fire pit there. And again, good view of the forest. So, let's walk around and pop inside. Okay. From here, everything from the left of the front door over is part of the original cabin that was built in 1978. Everything from the entrance over to the right is a 2006 build, as is the accessory garage and mother-in-law apartment. Here in the entryway, we have some classic Vale sandstone, which is a local material. We'll start with, again, this is the original cabin. We've got 3/4 bath. Right here. And then kitchen. Space here. Appliances are Viking. The dishwasher is a Bosch. You have a country sink there. And then panning out into what the current owner had used as a dining area. That would be next to the double window there. You can see there's a wine fridge and then pantry area over here. This fireplace is a wood burner. So there's a wood burning fireplace. You have access out onto the deck. And then this is the old front door. And here's a lofted space, which again was the original bedroom. but now is a lofted space, big enough for a king bed. Do have a skylight up there for natural light. And then we will go downstairs. We have the laundry right here at the foot of the stairs. We also have some understair storage. The mechanicals are in here. The heating system in the house, again, is powered by natural gas. In the original portion of the house, it is baseboard heat. In the 2006 portion of the house and the accessory dwelling, it is radiant in-floor, also powered by natural gas. We have a full bathroom here. And then we have a guest bedroom here. And then we have a bed bath suite here. And this opens up to a covered area underneath the deck. A couple little swings there for kids. And absolutely giant timbers here. Look at that aspen directly in front of me. And then there are also a large collection of fir trees here that are over 100 years old. They are magnificent. And then we've got a nice 4-piece bath. This is a soaking tub with bubbles. This closes with this pocket door that you can see right here. And then we also have another suite over here, anchored by a fireplace. There are 4 fireplaces in this home. 3 of them are powered by natural gas and just have remote controls and switches, and you can just turn them on. Again, there is 1 wood burner, which is in the original cabin portion of the house. I do not think that the gas fireplaces can be converted back. I think they were designed to be gas and will remain gas. We've got master closet space here. We've got some built-ins on both sides, and then hanging racks. And then another 4-piece bath with a double sink. That tub also has bubbles in it, but it does not have jets. Okay, heading back up the stairs. And making a left turn. The owners had used this area as well as this flagstone as a mudroom. They had a bench which had gone right there. Probably would be a good thing to replace. And you've got a coat closet, because here in Colorado you have to have at least 10 coats each, because we have all kinds of coat weather here. And then you've got this beautiful living area with a vaulted ceiling. The home is offered with every single piece of furniture you see in this video, so if it's in the video, you can have it. And then we have got a bathroom here. It's a 3/4 with sink, shower, and then toilet room. This is a pocket door. Nope, actually this door closes right here. So, yep, closes that. And then we have a lofted space. Up here. The current owner used this as an office. It could be a bunk room, that would be kind of fun, a sleeping space, or it could be an office space as well. But again, you said you were retired, so congratulations. Maybe you don't need an office anymore. Okay, so that is the main house. Now we are going to pop over to the garage, which has a mother-in-law, full mother-in-law apartment above it. So again, we're right outside. Here we have got 2 doors. This is set up so that if you wanted to rent this or have someone live here as a caretaker, you could. If you wanted to give them access to the garage, that would be an option because there are multiple doors. But if you did not, they could have access to the unit and not to the garage, or access to both. In we go. And now we will start by, so here is the 2-car garage. Again, we are in the 2006 build, so everything has radiant in-floor heating, including the garage. That is a Tesla charger, so if you've got an electric vehicle, you are set up for that. So let's see, nice big tall ceilings. Back here, you've got a little bit more storage. And then storage in here, a lot of storage. Looks like over there in the corner are house plans and other things. Those could be useful in the future. Ski tuning bench, and then laundry hookups are there in the distance. Those would be potentially for if you had a tenant or, again, you know, someone who was living here full time and they needed laundry facilities. On the other side, we have this freezer here, and then the mechanicals for the garage and apartment space. Okay, so let's go upstairs. And we've got kitchen area, living area, bedroom. For the current owner, this had been a hangout for their teenage kids, but obviously, as you can see, it makes a great little apartment, some guest dwelling as well, or a place that if you wanted to have a caretaker here, that they could be. We do have a front deck space here. And this is another one of the gas fireplaces. Another nice bathroom, soaking tub, shower combo. Several skylights for natural light. And then here's a close-up of the kitchen. The dishwasher is right there in front of me. You have the 2-burner. Sorry, that's the refrigerator there in front of me. And then 2-burner, microwave, sink, and dishwasher here in the corner. Okay, so that concludes the tour. In our conversation, you mentioned you wanted privacy, and you can barely see a house from here. I will show you can see from here is that one way up in the distance. I'm now at 300% magnification to see that house. That is the only one that you can possibly see. Beyond that is incredibly quiet and peaceful. For example, in terms of quietness, there is a car driving by on the road right now. And maybe you can hear that, but probably not. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to chatting with you further. Thanks.